Living in the concrete jungle, where the vines latch on and the time catch on to a nigga anytime he stumble. When the nine latch on to the hip, pack on with the zip, with the song and the hoop go along with the strip. From the nine block that belong to the crisp, from the sass on to the mask on, but the list. Dispatch on and the track on, got a dip. Big crowd by the Oxychino spot. Ain't proud of the pasta like Nemo got either jammed up. God took his hand and we couldn't man up. Time to the stand up. When a nigga laid down his heat, got his hand up. Or died to police with a nigga hands up. Single moms in the house and the canned up. Tryna flick grands, we scared get a band up. Cause he broke out here. Rain hard, never been cash crops, only brought smoke out here. Alhamdulillah, never spoke out here. Niggas tied rope cause of what they wrote out here. Only pen for the memoirs, got offenders. Street fights translate to the Ken boss. Uptown, where you 10 toes down to a nigga underground where the roots don't bend far. Uptown, Harlem, Rucker, cup round. Uptown, barbers, ups and bust downs. 155 by the highway, 110 by the park, 2/5 on the Friday, nigga. No sleep, creep when they get back, get that bread till we dead in the skyway, nigga. Uptown, Harlem, Rucker, cup round. Uptown, barbers, ups and bust downs. 155 by the highway, 110 by the park, 2/5 on the Friday, nigga. No sleep, creep when they get back, get that bread till we dead in the skyway, nigga. Cocoa, mango, cherry, C-Town, Pathmark, Highly Berry, Broncock in the ride, Jason Terry, Fat Thorns in the block, Florida Marys. Trade bags, 5-5 in the Dutch, 2 splits, more blunts, put the heads in the staircase. 8 that 5-5 in the ruck, 9 block, manhunt, mom dukes in the head place. Zoo niggas on the hearse, stamps on the first kids in the headlines. Blue niggas by the church, sending through the hurt kids doing fed time. Chris Brown ain't here for the guidance, every 2 minutes more sirens, violence. Rip pound move with the silence. Clip round flew to your iris. In a flashlight, Barry Allen, we do the dash with Cost Navy Waller. Them chips up top to one scary island, they very violent, he scared, he silent. Like, we already ate, fuck fat time. Reaper tut tight when it's bedtime. Red line, severs margins, where we marginalized. Where we starve in the yard to the garden arrives. Uptown, Harlem, Rucker, cup round. Uptown, barbers, ups and bust downs. 155 by the highway, 110 by the park, 2/5 on the Friday, nigga. No sleep, creep when they get back, get that bread till we dead in the skyway, nigga. Uptown, Harlem, Rucker, cup round. Uptown, barbers, ups and bust downs. 155 by the highway, 110 by the park, 2/5 on the Friday, nigga. No sleep, creep when they get back, get that bread till we dead in the skyway, nigga.
It's just different.
I told you I was gonna wild on this shit.
Just cause you living don't mean you living. Been tripping cause you're unbalanced. You getting less than you giving. And stressing ain't a decision. You're hard when you're born in it. The world is a cold place. Demons keeping you warm in it. Oh, I get it. Pain been trying to get to know me, huh? Cause ain't nobody love you back, so you been lonely, huh? Spending so much time at hell, the devil owe me. Read the season, tears will grow me. This depression hugging, homie, huh? They don't understand who I am. I'm a man, I'm the man in the jam, no. They don't understand who I am. I'm a man, I'm the man in the jam, no. This gon' be the jam till the jam spread. All them dirty hands got me triggered, watch me spam lead. Sometimes niggas fade out like a post shot. Taking shots, what kind of body do a ghost got? They don't understand, no. Niggas hunters counterfeit, just keeping it a grand, bro. Through the times of sand, they be feeling like the sand low. Trapped in my thoughts like my noggin be the bando. Got them wearing camo. Why you hide when the devil coming at me? I ain't never seen you slide. We was shackled, then we died. I ain't never seen you cry. Maybe I won't understand until I see the other side. Maybe I ain't believing enough. Cause all the love I've been receiving is tough. Trying to get some headspace and not give demons enough. Maybe this is all chatting, you just seeing the blood. They don't understand who I am. I'm a man, I'm the man in the jam, no. They don't understand who I am. I'm a man, I'm the man in the jam, no. This gon' be the jam till the jam spread. All them dirty hands got me triggered, watch me spam lead. Sometimes niggas fade out like a post shot. Taking shots, what kind of body do a ghost got?
Yep, 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 yep. We are here. We are here live once again. Monday night. Johnny, good to come through? Yes? Good? Yes? Oh, okay. Hey, we're here.
Hey, what's
John,
happening?
welcome, welcome. Ball Such a podcast back once again. We have a lot to go over tonight. March Madness, some other stuff, NFL, NBA, and hey, maybe some MLB predictions as well, since the season starts this Wednesday, I believe. So, hey, we have a lot to go over.
What'd you say? Say that one more time. So
Oh,
we do have a lot to go over.
NFL, NBA, maybe some MLB since the season's right around the corner.
Mhm.
It's a reminder, Ball Such a podcast. You can find us on audio on all the platforms down below. Also, wherever you find audio on your platforms for your podcast, we're there. If you want to see us visually, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. And with that being said, before we get into everything, John, how are we doing this week?
Doing good, Phil. Chilling, having a good week. How about you, Phil? How are you doing?
Pretty good. Hey, saw a lot of college basketball this weekend. Also, I'm first place in our bracket. Even though there's only like 3 people, but hey, it is
Hey,
what it is.
congratulations.
So yeah, we saw a lot of good games this past week, and as well for both men's and women. So shout out the college hoopers putting on a show for us this weekend and continuing to do so throughout the week. Do we want to go with NFL with the no hip tackle rule?
Yeah, sure. We can start with that.
Okay, gotcha. So what's the rule exactly?
So basically, the NFL announced a couple changes that are happening and not happening as of next year. One of them is this is to divert from the first piece of news that we originally talked about, but one, you can continue to do the Philly special, the Philly sneak. You know what I'm saying? You know how they have everyone kind of push in?
Oh, the tush push. Yeah.
The tush push is available and allowed going into next year. That's what the rules committee said. So they will continue to do the tush push as long as any team wants to attempt it. So that's one piece of news. And then the other piece of news falling today was you can't side tackle a player and use your body weight to bring them down anymore, which is kind of funny, Phil, because that's how you play football. But I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how players react to this news.
Their country's gonna love that.
I mean, some former players already have reacted to it, and it's. I
bet the running backs are happy.
It is crazy. I mean, if you're on offense, it's great for you, but if you're on defense, what are we thinking? And also, this isn't the first time the NFL has tried to implement not using someone's body weight, like just personal body weight going down. Like, for example, roughing the passer. If you inflict body weight, like more weight onto someone, that can react in a flag, which is kind of crazy to think about because these guys are like 200-300 pounds. Like, how much can they really control their weight? But I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see where this goes and how far. Do you think the PA is going to boycott it, or you know what I mean? Like maybe an injunction? I don't know. A rule change of some sort must. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Yep, I feel like it's going to be offense versus defense. A lot of defensive players are going to hate this, but a lot of offensive players are going to love this. So it depends on who's the president for NFLPA right now.
It changes year by year. I can't remember who it is right now. I can look it up though.
It depends on who the majority is for that union for the NFLPA. If it's mostly offensive players, they're most likely gonna, back this. But if it's most likely defensive players, they're probably gonna hate this.
Dude, I don't know because for example, Robert Griffin III was talking about how, earlier, how this is like such a joke, or it's going to be hard to enforce, or when this is enforced, there's going to be a lot of people complaining about it because, this is not, it's not going to help the defense. You know what I mean? It's going to take forever for these defenders to completely adapt, and the more decisions you have to make versus just bringing someone down. You know what I mean? It might create worse defenses. Who knows? But I don't know if this is bad for the game in general. You know what I mean? I get the narrative of, you're going to get hurt in this game no matter what is a horrible thing to put out there, but It's football. It's contact sports. Like it. I mean, I don't know. Hopefully, this elevates, and helps with player injury like it's meant to do. But I don't know. We're gonna have to play this out and see what happens.
Right, we're gonna see how it affects probably our first look at it's probably gonna be like training camp or during the preseason games. See how it plays out. Since that'll be our like first real look of football games. So hey, we'll see how everything plays out. And other news, MLB, Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, Phil,
had a press conference today. Yep, he had a press conference today around I think 5:45 our time. It was 2:45 Pacific, so about 5:45 our time for the East if you're on the East Coast.
Okay.
They're talking about his relationship with his former translator. His translator betted around $4.5 million US, I believe, in sports gambling.
Yep.
And he basically took the podium today to say, I had no relation with betting wise, etc. I haven't gambled on baseball. I haven't bet on any sports. Basically saying he doesn't get sports gamble at all. So, I mean, we don't know for sure technically, but that's a great cover, I guess.
Well, are you believing this workaround? Like what I've interpreted of the story that has been told to us, or at least little bits that the media has like spared, was that at first Ohtani was paying off the bookie, paying off the bookie and paying his friend's debts, right? And now he's coming out and he's saying he's never had any relations with any of these people, right? I mean, it's just I think I don't know. I think Ohtani's camp's really trying to not be suspended for the year. You know what I'm saying?
Rose, what's up? Call him.
I mean, no. Hold on. Let's take a step back. Let's take a step back for a second. Do I think Shohei Ohtani is equivalent or close to? Don't even mention Pete Rose's name, because that dude is a mock on baseball, and Shohei Ohtani has showed us, at least for these past 2 years, how great he is to the sport of baseball. You know what I mean? So it's just, I'm not trying to like slam him. I'm just saying that like if we're gonna fight this, at least let's be honest about it. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of different stories coming out of this one story. You know what I mean? And I believe that he's never really bets. You know what I mean? Like I could see that. I mean, I don't know if
Calvin Ridley said.
if I mean, I hear you, and I mean, athletes are competitive like that, but it's just like, I don't know.
For me, the whole sports betting thing. Just let everyone bet. Obviously, don't bet on your own sport or don't bet on your own team. No, don't bet on your own sport. I think that would be fair for athletes in their right sports. Like baseball players can bet on baseball. They can bet on NFL and NBA though.
Sure.
And NBA, just why are you sponsored by sports betting companies if they're being, if they're being what's called attacked from it? Yes, obviously you can't bet. You shouldn't be betting on your own stats or your own team in general, but don't give them the influence. Don't give them an access to be, because FanDuel, DraftKings, they're sponsoring these type of leagues, MLB, NBA, NFL. You're giving them a reason to say, hey, since we're with these people, you should use them, but don't bet on certain things. You're kind of shooting yourself in the foot. The whole let's not gamble on our own team's thing. You're giving them an access to gamble since you're sponsors of these groups. So
I hear you, Phil, and I agree with you. And I think the hypocrisy is hilarious. And I think if we were to bring it back to the Super Bowl, guess where it was held this year? Las Vegas. And guess what the rule was? No athletes are allowed to walk through any sports books. Why? Because it's frowned upon. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't know. I agree with you. I think this is a whole bunch of drama. You know what I mean? I rather have him have been honest, and if the story was like Shohei Ohtani was paying off his translator's debts because he couldn't trust his translator to pay those debts off for himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if that was the case, I rather have suspended him for 20 games. You know what I mean? Like the whole year suspension thing, BS. You know what I mean? You could totally appeal that if you're at Major League Baseball. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to follow your own rules. It's under discretion. You know what I mean? So and I don't mean to be like that, but he's like the face of baseball, so that's why this story is so big right now. You know what I mean? But we'll have to wait and see how it plays out. Yo, Phil.
Yeah, so I'm curious, but what are the bets if he was betting? Because I as soon as that story came out, people went online and just searched up photos of him at sporting events, looking like stressed out as fuck, like us usually when we're on playback watching NBA bets. He looked
Sure.
exactly like that. I'm just curious,
Sure.
if the story is true, like what is he betting on? Because if he's winning, I kind of want to know like what he's tailing. So I could win too.
But
If
hear me
losing,
out.
then-
Were we shocked that Michael Jordan liked to bet at golf? No. You know what I mean?
Not doing bet on anything.
I mean, but you know what I mean? Like, were we shocked to hear that? No, because he's competitive. You know what I mean? He wants to win at everything. Why would he not bet on himself?
And also,
But,
we're done with the '90s anyway, so don't worry.
so we shouldn't even bring up Jordan. Shall I bring up Kobe? Shall I bring up someone a little bit more
no.
sensitive to this generation? I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure Jordan's gambling issues are a lot worse than Shohei Ohtani's because
No, but like it's in the same light as that. They blame Jordan's gambling addictions on his father's death in the papers when in the night. Like that's
the mafia,
insane.
etc.
You know how insane that is? Like that's insane. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
but
I mean, hey, another thing we'll see. Hopefully, not too much smoke comes out from this. I'm pretty sure after that news conference, I mean, nothing much. He recently denied all claims, so. We'll see if the investigation goes any further.
As he should. Look at Josh Giddey. He didn't have all claims.
Right.
I mean, look at Josh. He's playing in the NBA. He's making the exact amount of money he'd be making.
Allegedly,
Allegedly, yeah. Allegedly. I'm just saying, yeah.
So we're going to hit some NBA spots before we go with our March Madness update, not match update. First one, Clippers. Since the All-Star break, they are 1-8, 1-9. It looks like they're missing Russell Westbrook, and they've been dropping games they shouldn't have. Is this issue more of they miss Russell Westbrook to lead the bench because their bench production has been struggling, or is it maybe this team just isn't ready in general? Because there's a lot of known playoff chokers on this team: Paul George, Harden, etc., etc. So, do you think the struggle, John, is more of them miss Westbrook, or they were just overrated in the first half?
I think chemistry is definitely an issue. I think injury is definitely an issue with this team. I think everyone's struggling to stay healthy for the playoffs. You know what I mean? So Phil, I'm dying to hear what you think about it, but I think yeah, Russ coming back is going to be a huge boost to this team, as it should be. It's 4 superstars. That's what they sold on. You know what I mean? And I do think that some players are preparing for the offseason. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For me, I think this team does miss Russell Westbrook. He provides a lot that you can't. That he provides a lot that you may not see on the box score, hustle, tenacity. He does all the dirty plays as well, nonstop hustle again, like I said, and plus that bench has been a little back and forth without Westbrook. Someone to run with them, assist, rebound, score, etc., etc. Just because they've been having to put Terrence Mann starting wise since no Russ. So I don't know. I think the bench has been lackluster without him. I think they need someone like him to bring it back. So I mean, also they have. I mean, you still have Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, and James Harden, who's played a majority of the season. So I think it's a little bit. Actually, think about it, it's a little bit of both because the Clippers have been known to sell a lot in the playoffs, and it's not even in the playoffs. They continue to lose games that they shouldn't have lost.
Do they sell or are they fully not healthy? You know what I'm saying? I mean,
you still have Harden, you still have Harden, Kawhi, and Paul George for the starting lineup.
Sure,
that should be good enough to. That should be good enough to at least beat 500 after the All-Star break. 1-8 without Westbrook is unacceptable.
It is, and people need
5
to step
at least.
You're right, and people need to step up.
Paul George, Kawhi, Harden needs to step up, etc., etc. So I mean.
Even some of the bench players, like you were saying, like without Russ, who's diving? You know what I mean? Like who's looking Russ in the face right now and saying I'm giving it my all? I don't know if everyone is 1-7. You're saying crazy?
Yeah, 1-8,
1-8. My bad. Shoot.
Yeah. So hey, but there's plenty of season left. They play the Pacers tonight around 10:30. So hopefully they can try to pick up some momentum against the bad defense Pacers. So hey, we'll see. Another one. The final NBA talk before we go back into March Madness. John, this topic might be very important to us because we've talked about it a lot of times on the podcast. 2 teams. One, I probably want to get rid of my sticky note I made a while ago. I think I said, where is it? Here it is. No, it's not there. Where is it? I think the Rockets will be a top 6 team in the West.
Okay.
I
yeah.
was definitely wrong on that.
They started hot in the season though. They started pretty good.
Warriors. Here it is. Me and Drake, our buddy Drake, made this a prediction. November 13th, top 6 team in the West will be the Houston Rockets. But some good news, so I'm throwing this away because this can't happen. It's impossible now, so I'm throwing that away. But a topic me and I believe TJ made. Me and Elijah made October 23rd. The Warriors will not make the playoffs. And if you look at the standings right now, the Rockets are 1 game back from the play-in spot at number 10 from who, John? The Golden State Warriors. The Warriors are struggling. The Rockets
Is
are
the season over yet, though?
Hey.
Is the season over yet, though? Phil, have we had this conversation before? Have we had this conversation? You want to ask me again? I'll ask you again who you'll take.
The Warriors had a 5-game lead. 5.5 game lead over the Rockets like maybe a week ago. That was going down by 1 game.
Okay, I understand.
You wouldn't be a little worried?
I am a little worried.
Yep, they're 1 game full behind. Here's I'm gonna make one sticky note prediction. The Rockets take that 10th seed away from the Warriors. I'm calling it right now.
You do it. You already don't think they're making the playoffs.
Yep, I'm calling it right now. Monday, March 25th. The Rockets will be your 10th or 9th seed, depending on how things go. And I think the Golden State Warriors are out of here.
And if the Golden State Warriors make the play-in, technically they make the playoffs. Technically,
absolutely.
Technically, that's you're gonna have to say sorry to John twice. I'm just saying if they do, I'll say you're right. If it happens, but I'm just saying.
Rockets. So how do you feel about the Warriors and the Rockets?
I'm sticking to my guns right now. Who knows? Anything can happen.
Gotcha. And then Draymond last night, after their loss against the Timberwolves, they said we're not focused on the Rockets. Like they don't care about what the Rockets are doing. They're basically worried about how they play in 1 game at a time. Which, I mean, that's the right answer. But
I'd be worried about the Rockets if I was playing the Rockets if I were them. I'll be honest with you, Draymond. Yeah, you holding Sengun? You holding Sengun, Draymond?
He's out. He's out for the year. So I'm
just saying in general. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a good thing he's out for the year. So yeah. Yeah. Basically, Draymond and Clay are cashing checks that Steph has to do. Since if Steph doesn't show up, this team is screwed. So.
Dude, I think they sat Steph on the bench like last week or something. They were down a certain amount, and Steve Kerr said, "You can't always rely on Steph. I mean, sometimes we have to sit him or something." And I was just like, "All right, in that moment right there, that is not making the playoff talk. I don't mean to be like that, but that is like we're cool with bouncing out the 10th seed, and like I'm trying to stick with the Warriors because I had a feeling that maybe Steph pulled something out of his hat. You know what I mean? The magician came to the, it's playoff time. I'm just saying play-in games are the most watched games in the NBA to start the playoffs. I'm just saying.
Rockets have been hooped. Well, let me check the Rockets. The Rockets, the last 10 games, they're 9-1. And the Warriors, the last 10 games are 4-6.
And they don't have a center anymore. How crazy is that?
Yeah, the Rockets, they lost arguably their top 2 player. So the Warriors schedule coming up, Heat, Magic, Hornets, Spurs. So those 4 games, I'd probably go 2-2. And then the Rockets last couple games, the Thunder, that'll be tough. The Jazz, the Mavericks, they got a lot of tough teams.
Yeah,
the Thunder they play against, the Mavericks, the Timberwolves. They play against the Warriors April 4th. They play against the Heat, the Mavericks, the Magic, all playoff contenders. And then Jazz, Trailblazers, and they end their season with the Clippers for the Rockets. Oof.
I think the Warriors can definitely make the playoffs, and this is one of the reasons why it was a weaker schedule. But you gotta do it. You know what I mean? You gotta try.
Yeah,
you can't be Draymond Green talking about excuses.
I think
we don't think of Houston. Yes, you do. Houston, bring down your neck.
No, I think this is gonna be like the last hurrah for the Warriors.
You think they break up this summer?
Yes.
Okay, it's understandable.
Yeah, so I just think it's gonna be tough, but I mean, we'll see what happens. There's plenty of time. It's only 1 game lead. What's the worst that can happen? Right? For the Warriors, I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
Bro, when they said Steph can't do it all the time, I was just like, all right, back it up. That's a great season.
Yeah, I mean, Steph is 30 plus. Clay, shell of himself. Draymond, shell of himself as well. they traded away all their future, for
To be fair, their future wasn't doing much
Paul.
anyway.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. Jordan Poole, who was supposed to be the future, that is not doing much anyways in Washington. So he got reduced to a bench player. He's their sixth man now. Yeah, I mean, they basically put all their chips in that Warriors run with and without Kevin Durant, and they said, "Fuck the future. We just want to win now, and then we'll deal with the consequences later." They're dealing with those consequences now. So, hey, I mean, if what they had to go through means getting a ring, I guess it was worth it, right?
Sure.
Absolutely worth it. So, next up, March Madness talk. Do we want to start with the women's or do we want to start with the men's?
We can start with the women's.
Gotcha. So, as of right now, the round of 16 is almost set. No, the round of 16 is, they're in the round of 32 right now. I just finished watching the Syracuse woman versus the Connecticut woman. That was a good game. Paige Buchers, 32 points.
Woo.
Very efficient shooting. And Ohio State lost to Duke in a round of 32. The number 7 seed upsets the number 2 seed.
Okay.
Baylor, number 5, beats Virginia Tech, number 4. Let's see. Kansas and USC play tonight at 10. Creighton is currently number 7. Creighton is currently beating number 2 UCLA. LSU beat Middle Tennessee by 27. Colorado beat Kansas State by 13. Iowa is
playing Iowa right now.
Yep, Iowa is beating West Virginia by 7. Caitlin Clark's final home game. Stanford beat Iowa State. No, Stanford and Iowa State was a battle.
I would love West Virginia to upset Iowa. I'm sorry.
Imagine.
I don't mean to be like that. I don't mean to be like that.
Caitlin Clark's last home game at Iowa.
It'd be so good. Sorry about that.
Stanford beat Iowa State by 6, 87-81. First shout out, Cameron Brink and freshman Audie Crooks.
Mm-hmm.
Those two put on a show.
Brink is so good.
Shout out Audie Crooks, first round of the playoffs, 40 points to help lead a 20-point comeback for Iowa State. She's just a freshman. I'm pretty sure you're gonna hear her name a lot more often in the future. So be on the lookout for Miss Audie Crooks.
Gotcha.
NC State beat Tennessee by 7. Gonzaga and Utah play tonight at 10:30. Texas beat Alabama by 9 or 11. Notre Dame beat Ole Miss. Their big three is going crazy. Oregon State beat Nebraska by 10. Indiana beat Oklahoma by 7. And South Carolina put a whooping on North Carolina by 47. So, so far, is our final four looking decent?
Yeah.
South Carolina still in. We had Stanford, we had LSU, and we had Connecticut. So, hey, so far, our final four is intact.
Look at that.
Any special things you've been seeing from this women's tournament besides, from my thing was Audie Crooks with the 40-point ball game?
I mean, I've seen a lot that I've liked. I mean, nothing in particular that stands out. I've watched Caitlin Clark. I love seeing her.
But go West Virginia, right?
I mean, they could imagine if they could just upset. My uncle would never let me hear the end of it too, because I've been telling him how good women's basketball is, and if they beat the best player to ever play, or one of the best players to ever play, I kind of also think Stewie's kind of in that conversation as well with Caitlin Clark. I think it's
absolutely
just because she won 4 straight years and she won MVP 4 straight years. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like no one's ever done that. So
absolutely. Now for the men's. Wow, for the men. So where do we begin? Let's start with the round of 64. Just to recap that. Since they already finished the first 2 rounds, I'm just going to recap the first 2 rounds. Connecticut beat Stetson. Northwestern beat FAU. San Diego State. Actually, it'd be easier to just go through the upsets. Yale beat number 4 Auburn by 2. Duquesne beat BYU. Any other upsets? Michigan State beat number 8 Mississippi State. Grand Canyon beat St. Mary's. Let's see. Texas A&M beat Nebraska. James Madison beat Wisconsin, like a lot of people predicted and picked. NC State beat Texas Tech. The guy from NC State, what's his name? The big dude.
Yes, I love that guy.
He is huge. Wait, let me look what's his name? DJ Burns.
Yeah, DJ Burns. I was watching an interview with him today. He has like a side business where he does like vending machines. Like he owns 2 vending machines and he makes bank off of it.
Shout out Zach Randolph Jr. Next one. Oakland beats Kentucky, led by Mr. Sharpshooter himself,
What do you think about that?
Jack Golke. I mean, just to touch on Kentucky, do we think Calipari's time in college basketball is done? Just because
I don't know.
two
Maybe.
upsets in the last couple of years, they've been getting an upset in the first or second round a lot recently.
He just has like a lot of critics down his back. If we're being honest, like he's doing what he loves and he's sending his guys to the league early. You know what I mean? And so it's not that bad. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, we'll see. I mean,
do you think he's done? I don't know. I
think maybe a year or two left because he's been there for a while.
I think they were doing something good. I just think they need to build something more than what they had. You know what I mean? They didn't have a national championship team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Rob Dillingham, the freshman, he underperformed during that game. He most likely will be gone heading to the NBA. So he's
is that the kid whose both parents are from Kentucky?
Maybe. Who's
number 15? It's 15.
Let's see.
I don't know if you can look that up real quick.
Nope. Rob Dillingham is 0, so it's not him.
Okay.
But yeah.
But he's their point guard or whatever. He's pretty decent too. I mean, I don't know. He might. Yeah, he's probably gone to the NBA. But I mean, yeah. I do think this team could be something next year.
Right. Hey, it all depends. Yeah, put together. Colorado upsets Florida by 2. Let's see. Kansas State. Oregon beats South Carolina by 14. And that was the round of 64. And the upsets for the round of 32. Almost no upsets, I believe. Clemson beat Baylor. NC State, yeah, basically. And the round of 32, Gonzaga beat Kansas. Yeah, and mostly the round of 32 chalk.
I was really upset about that.
Yeah.
I was really upset about that.
Because all underdogs?
Well, no, I just really like Kansas. I just, as a team. Like, yeah, because this is not that bad.
Wasn't he one of your winners?
They were one of my winners, yeah.
Thank you.
But UConn's losing next round. I don't want to hear this, Phil.
Yeah, so
I don't want to hear this.
I'm glad you said that. Let's go through the bracket. Let's go through the round of 16 bracket, and we'll give our predictions, okay?
San Diego State, UConn. You're saying UConn?
UConn. I'm going UConn.
You're bugging. I'm going San Diego State here.
Okay.
I want to see it.
Gotcha.
I want to see it. This could be a national championship type game. 1 versus 5. It's not bad.
Absolutely, because they were in a isn't this rematch from last year?
It might be. I'm not 100% sure. Did they even make the finals?
I think they were in the finals last year.
Or they both were in the Final Four, but did they play each other?
Because I know UConn was in you had the back-to-back champion, so NCAA men's championship 2023. It was San Diego State.
And UConn?
Yep, so it's a rematch.
Wow.
So obviously there's going to be some, bad blood and some, some demons in San Diego State's going to have to fight to get this win to head to the Elite Eight. So, hey, we'll see what happens.
I like the upset here.
Up next, Illinois versus Iowa State. I'm going Iowa State.
Okay. I like Illinois here.
Gotcha. North Carolina versus Alabama. We got
Roll Tide, baby. Alabama. That's what
I would
Alabama. What'd you say?
I'm going Alabama too. Roll Tide. I think
that's right.
I think UNC is going to be the first number 1 seed to fall.
Do you? I think so as well.
Clemson versus Arizona right after. I'm going Arizona.
I'll probably go Arizona here. Yeah.
Duke versus Houston. I'm going
Houston. I'm going Houston here. Sorry about that, Phil.
Why sorry? Fuck.
I think I interrupted you. I think you were going to go first in the next one.
NC State versus Marquette. We get to see big boy BJ Burns. I think Marquette also has a big boy as well.
Good.
Okay, so who you got? NC State or Marquette? I'm going Marquette.
I'm rolling NC State, baby. All the way. I had them going far in my bracket. Let's go. NC State right here.
Gotcha. Next up, I'll skip this matchup. We'll do that one last. Creighton versus Tennessee.
Wow, you really skipped that. Okay, got you.
I'm going Creighton.
I'm going to go Creighton as well. I think they upset here.
And then the last one, Purdue versus Gonzaga.
These are both of the teams that, no offense, blow it. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is up to you. You go first one here.
Give me Zags. I think we're gonna see two. I think we're gonna see two number ones fall this round: Purdue and North Carolina. Let's go Zags.
Okay.
What you got?
I'd like to see Purdue take this. I think they win here. Maybe they probably won't, but
how do you feel about Zach Edey?
I like him. I think he should have went to the league 2 years ago, but it is what it is. I mean, no, but he's been decent in college. You prove what you need to prove, just leave. But it is what it is.
Yeah. Hey,
he wants to win it all. I think that's what his mentality is. He wants to win it all in March Madness. He loves it. So
I mean, hey, we're gonna see how the men do. So it's gonna be very interesting.
I think Zach Edey is a lot like what's his face though on the Timberwolves.
Luka Garza?
No, Gobert.
Rudy?
Yeah, Rudy Gobert. Yeah, because hear me out. You can see his defensive weaknesses and execute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rudy Gobert, as good as he is defensively, people pick on him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's so tall and sometimes he's a little bit slower. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, that's how it is with Zach Edey. You know what I'm saying? Right. So if Purdue's going to lose, that's how they're going to lose. You know what I mean? They're going to shoot a lot of threes, and Zach Edey's not going to play that well, I guess.
Right. I don't know. I don't think they'll pan out in the NBA. I don't know.
You don't think so? See, I mean, I think
I'm hearing a lot of reports.
I think the NBA is shifting to a more center-driven league with a lot of these better players. So I think he is someone, if he could just keep up with some of these taller centers, you know what I mean? He needs to improve on his defensive qualities. He's not Rudy Gobert defensively, but he needs to.
That's a big red flag for me.
His defensive qualities, yeah, yes, I see that.
Absolutely. So also I was also betting on college basketball as well. Nice. A lot of misses by one legs again.
Yeah, bro. I feel your pain. I feel
you bet on anything college basketball wise?
Yeah. I had 3 or 4 March Madness games right, and then I got I think I had someone to score 16.5 points, and I only scored 16. It's paper clips over here. It's nothing but paper cuts over here, Phil.
Gotcha. So let's go over our March Madness bracket real quick for our Baller Central League. There's 3 people: myself, John, and Kenny. As of right now, I have both first and second place brackets. So
nice, congratulations.
John,
last?
John, you're third.
Oh wow.
Kenny's fourth. You're fifth, and then Kenny's sixth. So
okay,
we both put in 2 each. So
yeah, we both put in 2 each.
Your Kansas one is third, and your Houston one is fifth.
Okay.
But you're not last. Kenny's one is last. So
gotcha. Which is wild.
Yeah, so we're doing a winner take all. I think the pot is $60, so whoever wins gets $60. So
gotcha. Unless we both, gotcha.
So I'm hoping.
Okay, I got you.
Well, hopefully Houston does not win the championship.
If they do, could you imagine?
Oh,
that would be awesome. That'd be sick. But I took Kansas like an idiot. I should have took UConn. I should have took UConn. I didn't want to take UConn because you took UConn. You take UConn in both brackets. Stop. What? Phil.
Yeah. So
you looked me in the face. You really took UConn in both brackets.
So did Kenny.
Oh my God, bro! What are you both doing? What is going on?
Did you want to make a men's second chance bracket?
A second no, like a bracket now going forth.
Yeah.
I mean, we can, but we don't have to. I mean, we just give our picks. I say we keep doing that every single time. Okay. Every single time they do it, we'll do like a little pick swap thing where we'll pick the next round. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so we'll wait for the next round then to do that then. So, is there anything else you want to go over? Oh, MLB. Are we doing MLB futures this year, John?
That is a good question. Where would we do them on? FanDuel?
I believe so.
Because the other thing is shut down. We might be doing futures.
Fuck Prize Picks.
No more Prize Picks, yeah. The state of New York or Jersey. So
yeah, because I think the season starts Wednesday. Or Thursday. When does the season start officially?
Okay, Wednesday or Thursday, got you. Yeah, that's why Joe Ohtani has the press conference. He's sweating it out. Because Major League Baseball wasn't even supposed to investigate, and then they announced they were investigating this.
Opening day is Thursday.
Wow.
So we have time.
Wow, opening day is Thursday.
Yep.
Crazy. Let's get it.
Hey, is there anything you're curious about? Anything you want to talk about before we head into our games? And John does not know the games. Just a heads up.
I don't know the games at all. I don't really. I'm kind of annoyed about that, but we'll see what it is. Yeah, I don't. Nothing else other than we'll definitely be talking baseball, and we'll definitely be talking different like events in baseball. Like I think one of the things I want to try to do more this year is go to bobblehead games. And,
Absolutely,
bro. I'm a huge bobblehead fanatic. So
do you want to hear me and Elijah and TJ's team for the baseball league?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Who'd you get for the other guy to fill in?
We got 8. I don't know who the other guys are. I just know me, myself,
Nice.
and Elijah. I know me, TJ, and Elijah. So
Gotcha.
they got an 8th person though.
Nice.
So yeah, it was 4 and 4. Me, I'm not in the same division as Elijah and TJ, so that's good. So, TJ's team, wow, he has 2 Mets on it, 3 Mets on it,
Yeah.
4 Mets on it, 5 Mets on it. Damn, he has a lot of
Mets,
Mets.
man. I can tell you that. Yeah.
So, Francisco Alvarez is catcher.
Yep.
Pete Alonso.
Nice.
Mookie Betts at second base.
Nice.
Nolan Arenado. Oof.
Nice. Third.
O'Neill Cruz, Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Luis Arias, Miami.
Okay.
Paul Goldschmidt, St. Louis. Nice pick.
Nice.
Juan Soto, the Yankee. Oof.
Nice.
Our boy, Randy Arozarena. The multi
Okay.
home run game. Shout out, Randy.
Gotcha.
Mike Trout.
Okay.
George Soler.
Is this all on one team?
Yeah, this is a huge roster.
He's gassing you, dog.
It was 26 players.
Okay, gotcha.
George Soler, Brandon Nimmo.
Okay.
Luis Guerrero, Arizona outfield.
Okay,
Carlos
gotcha.
Correa.
Okay.
Anthony Rizzo. Jeremy
Okay.
Pena. Jeff McNeil.
Okay.
And this is
You love
pitchers.
Jeff McNeil too, dog. What is wrong with you? Okay.
It's like you with the Knicks from that fancy basketball.
No, but like the Mets, these Met players are actually good. He got 5 good Met players. Wow, good for him. All right, keep going.
Pitchers. Logan Webb.
Okay.
Max Fried.
Okay, this is where it drops off a little bit, but okay.
Nathan Eovaldi.
Okay.
Blake Snell, who just signed
All
with
right.
San Francisco.
Yeah.
Marcus Stroman, former Met.
Nice. like
Chris Bassett.
Mm-hmm.
Jose Alvarado, the relieving pitcher.
Got a lot of fun, man.
Kota Senga, the
Nice. That's a Met.
pitcher. Yep. And Carlos Rodon.
Nice. But Sedong is actually hurt, and
Yep. He is on
Bassett's
the IL.
former Met. So,
Damn.
but I mean, yeah, he's got a lot of Mets, a lot of former Mets. Good looking team. What's your team looking like?
Gotcha. I see. I'm gonna go with a last team then. I'm gonna go with mine last.
Okay, you're gonna go yours last. Gotcha.
Up next, Elijah. Salvador Perez, the catcher for the Royals. Christian Walker, Ozzy Albies from the Braves. Rafael Devers from the Red Sox. My guy.
Nice.
Trey Turner, our home run guy from the Phillies.
Yeah, barely home run. He's had 20. So I mean, it's what it is.
The guy he stole from me, Jackson Holiday, the Orioles rookie.
Sure.
Alex
Not even in the majors yet, though.
I think he is.
No, he didn't. He didn't get called up yet.
He be given it. I thought
They were complaining about it on the news.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But he'll be called up in like 3 weeks. But it's just he's not going to be opening there.
Alex Bregman, the Rockets. Corbin Carroll, Luis Robert, Adolis Garcia, Chas McCormick, sorry, Marcelo Ozuna, Andres Jimenez, Varsho from the Blue Jays, Nolan Gorman from the Cardinals, Tommy Edman from the Cardinals, Nathan Lowe from the Rangers, and the first pitchers, Zach Gallen, Logan Gilbert, Emmanuel Clase, Jesus Luzardo, Joe Ryan, Joe Musgrove, Clay Holmes from the Yankees, and some relief pitchers from the Mariners, Andres Munoz, and Jose Leclerc from the Rangers.
Sure.
And here's my roster. Let's see. William Contreras, catcher from the Brewers, Freddie Freeman, Ketel Marte, Austin Riley, Gunnar Henderson, Willie Adames, Bryce Harper, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Yep. Teoscar Hernandez, Spencer Steer, Anthony Santander. Let's see, Matsutaka Yoshida from the Red Sox,
Nice.
Anthony Volpe from the Yankees.
Nice.
Let's see, I chose some rookies as well. Wyatt Langford from the Texas Rangers, Alec Bohm from the Phillies, and Cal Raleigh from the catcher from the Seattle Mariners.
You got a lot of Phillies on your team.
Yeah, I do. And then for pitchers, Pablo Lopez, Framber Valdez, Freddie Peralta, Cole Reagans, Hunter Green, Hunter Brown from the Astros, Alex Lange from the Lions, and Adbert Alzole from the Cubs. And then I got Kyle Harrison, one of the San Francisco Giants young stars, and Garrett Cole on my IL. That was a late.
You got Garrett Cole, dog. You're a Red Sox fan, and you got Garrett Cole.
I'm trying to win. I don't care about.
Dog, he ain't gonna bring you wins.
I got Anthony Volpe too.
He's gonna bring you grief. Same. You got. First of all, I'm not gonna talk bad about a kid from New Jersey playing shortstop in Derek Jeter's position. Just saying, Volpe. But I will say this. He's pretty damn good. He's pretty good for a young kid. All right. Let's pump the brakes though. Just saying. Just saying.
Okay. So how do you like these teams?
It's a good team. I think TJ's got the best team though, no doubt, hands down.
Understandable. Also, I lost the first round of the fantasy basketball playoffs by 42 points.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown didn't play the day before, or Nikola Jokic, and the day of the final round was Sunday between me and Zach. The Sixers sit Kyle Lowry due to rest.
That's awesome. That's crazy. Sorry. Did I say awesome?
Wow, you said
that's awesome. That's crazy. I'm happy for Zach. I'm sorry. Is
so
it wrong
that
I was invested in that team?
Oh yeah, I lost by 42 points.
Damn, Phil, you lost to Zach again. I don't mean to be like that, but
I mean, also, I didn't expect to win, honestly, just because Sengun out for the year, Trae Young out for the year, Joel Embiid out for the year. So
sure,
my top 3 players were gone.
You're killed.
So.
You're literally killed this year. Sorry about it.
Yeah. So yeah, but hey, just an update for that. The brackets are Zach versus TJ for a trip to the finals, and Akeem versus my boy Dan for a trip to the finals.
Nice.
So the winner of those two goes to the finals.
I'm rooting for TJ. Sorry about it.
Yeah, I'm rooting for TJ too. Bring the championship to Ball Central. Yeah, I rather.
What about Akeem? You think Akeem's gonna go far, or do you think your buddy's gonna go?
Let me see. Let me look at their matchup. Does Akeem have anyone injured? No. RJ Barrett. I mean, Dan's starting off the day with 300. Akeem has 100. So, damn, Akeem had lots of people injured too. So, it's a possibility. We'll see. Anything can happen, apparently. So, anything else you want to go over before we do the games?
No. Depending on what the game is. What game are we doing?
It'll be very quick, I promise.
I'm so tired, but let's get it.
I am too, Hoof. So these are going on the TikTok page. I just want to record something. So, it's gonna be a 30 to 45 second game.
Okay.
So, I'm just gonna start with the recording. So, blah blah blah. Just be ready when I call you. So, 3, 2, 1. Hey, John, how you doing today?
Good. How you doing, Phil?
Quick question for you. How many all-time Knicks can you name in 30 seconds? If you got it top of your head. Not a lot? All-time? If you had to guess.
Like 8 max.
8. Okay, I'm gonna put 30 seconds on the clock, and we're gonna see how you do.
Wait, what do you mean all-time Knicks? You mean like
anyone that's ever played for the Knicks?
Okay.
So I'm gonna put up the clock. Stopwatch. So I'm gonna put up 30 seconds, and we're gonna see how many you can name. Okay.
I really don't want to play this game, but all right, okay.
Don't worry, you can do the same thing to me.
All
but
right.
I'll give you an advantage. You could choose any team in the NBA.
Okay, I got it.
So
that's good.
Let me know when you're ready.
All right, go.
30 seconds on the clock starting now.
Carmelo Anthony, McBride, Brunson, Porzingis, Jeremy Lin, Jason Kidd, Houston, Ewing, Star.
Give me one more.
Sorry.
Current day.
Chandler. Randall.
11. Hey. That's good.
Is that all right? Cool. Sorry.
11.
I'm bad under pressure, dog. I really am. Dude, my eyes go everywhere. They go up, they go down. Like just the thinking mechanisms of this. What about you? You think you said any team you think you could
So-
beat 11?
Gotcha. So, hey, there's your 11. I'm also gonna edit a little bit of this. So,
Okay, cool.
hey, think you could beat John? Let me know down below. So that's that one. So do you mind you introing it? Just do, hey, Phil, can you name, and just give me how are you doing? Can you
Okay.
name this? Can you name this many players from this team in 30 seconds?
Okay, I got you.
So I'll give you the countdown. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Phil, how you doing today?
Good. How about you?
Good. Hey, we're playing a little game. Can you name 7 Pistons in 30 seconds?
Okay. Shot clock. Go. See, Chauncey Billups, Ben Wallace, Rashard Hamilton, Jalen Duren, Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, your guy.
Nice.
Asar Thompson. Who else? Rodney Stuckey.
Give me someone back in the day.
Back in the day, Isaiah Thomas, Dennis Rodman, Bill Laimbeer.
Okay.
Who else? Who's on the current team now? Marcus Sasser, Bojan Bogdanovic. Oh,
There you go. Hey, that's pretty great, Phil.
hey,
If you think you could beat Phil, comment down below.
wow. So hey, yeah.
That was pretty good.
So,
I like that.
NBA grid before I head out.
Yeah, sure. We do an NBA grid. That sounds good to me.
Gotcha. Yeah, I just wanted to. I saw it going around. I just want to see how we would fare against it. So, okay, let me pull up the NBA grid. See crossover. Over grid. Hopefully, it's a good one. Let's see what we got. Oh, this is interesting. And what we know on this?
I can't see anything
Yeah.
yet.
Okay. I'm pulling up right now. Gotcha. I'm pulling it up
All
real
right, cool.
quick. Let me know when it pops up for you.
It hasn't yet. It's
Yes,
just
we got
still,
time showing up.
we're both still split screen.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Okay.
It's starting to load now. Yep. There we go.
Okay.
What's that third team on the bottom?
Okay.
Oh, okay, got it.
10 rebounds in a season. 10 rebounds per game in a season.
Okay.
So basically, the top, the Hornets, Celtics, and a player coached by Nate McMillan. And on the left, Cavs, Hawks, and 10 rebounds per game.
Who did Nate McMillan
So
coach for
basically,
again?
Nate McMillan, I believe, the Blazers, I believe.
Okay.
Hold on, let me check. I'll give you his resume, so we can know like what players we're looking for here. Let's see, Nate McMillan. He was a coach for the Supersonics from 2000 to 2005, the Trailblazers from 2005 to 2012. He was a Pacers assistant from 2013 to 2016. Pacers head coach 2016-2020, and he's currently the Hawks coach
Cool.
from 2021
Sweet.
to 2023. Or did
So
he get?
I'm gonna
No,
go
he
first with that.
used to be the Hawks. So he got fired last year, so he's no longer a coach. So 2023
Okay,
was the
great.
last year.
I'm gonna go first
So
with that though.
where would you like to start? Gotcha.
I will go Hawks coach by Nate McMillan. Give me Trae Young. Easy peasy.
Oh
lemon
wow,
squeezy.
I did not think you were going there. Oh wow.
All right. Sorry about that. I mean, I just want to
Yeah,
see how
gotcha.
high I can get. Only 46% though. Come on.
10 points, 10 rebounds per game. I'm gonna go LaMarcus Aldridge.
Ooh, I like that.
Easy, 16% too. Nice. Yeah, I'm trying to get the Nate McMillan guesses out the way.
Because I don't know. No,
Cavs.
You know what I mean?
What you got? It doesn't have to be Cavs, but I'm saying you can pick somewhere else if you want to.
Cavs, Celtics. Give me Kyrie.
That's a good guess.
Or actually, give me Shaq.
Imagine Kyrie was more.
Because they both did play there at the end of their careers.
26. Cavs and Hornets. Give me Isaiah Thomas.
Ooh, I like that.
There you go, John. Ooh, Celtics and Hawks. That should be an easy. That should be an easy one.
I know. I'm trying to think. I just can't.
I feel like rebounds per game might be better.
What'd you say?
Oh, go ahead. I think rebounds per game might be better your alley.
Yeah, I know. Give me Al Horford for 10 plus rebounds per game in a season.
Oh, you could use that for Celtics and Hawks as well.
Cool. Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna go Celtics and Hawks. Jeff Teague to use Al Horford. I was gonna use Al Horford for that spot.
I know. I know that you were thinking about that, but I was like, you know what? Let's put him at 3 points per game.
Hey, 5.3. We'll take it.
That's a nice
John,
one.
what you got?
Rebounds per game. Hornets. Honestly, do I know? That's tough.
Would you like to phone a friend?
Yeah, sure. I'll pass. You can go.
Okay. Hornets. 10 rebounds a game. Superman is in the building. Dwight Howard also played for the Hornets. Okay. Let's see.
Oh, nice.
We got Hornets, Hawks, or Cavs and Nate McMillan. Let's see.
Where did Nate McMillan coach again before he coached? Did he ever coach in Cleveland?
Nope. But there are some players that played with the Hawks, Pacers, Blazers, Supersonics that have played for Cleveland. A lot of them.
Okay.
Let's see. Ooh, you can think of the Pacers teams, the Paul George ones.
Oh! What the freak?
Who's also on the Cavs?
I'm blanking, dog. You can go here and fill these in.
George Hill, I believe.
George Hill's a great pick.
I believe he was a Pacer. Oh, he was not. Who was a Cav? Trailblazer. Who was a Hawk? Who was a Pacer? Did Lance ever play? Actually, let me go Hawks and Hornets then real quick. Hawks and Hornets. Not Kemba. Not LaMelo. Not Del Curry. Did Muggsy spot? No. I'm trying to think of a center, not Clint Capella, not Mark Williams. Al Jefferson? Former Hawk, actually. Did Channing Frye ever play for? Channing Frye, there we go. Okay.
Nice.
So Hawks and Hornets. Who played with Kemba? Steven Jackson? Did Steven Jackson ever play for
Steven Jackson works.
Did Steven Jackson ever play for the Hawks? That's the question.
I mean, I feel like it does. No? You don't feel like it does?
Good. Hey. Yeah. Wow, that was rare. When did he play for the Hawks? I knew he played for the Hornets, but I don't know when he played for the Hawks.
I think it was only like a year.
Hey. We'll take it.
Nice.
So, short pod today. Wow, finished under an hour. Last words before we head out.
Let the madness continue. Let the madness continue. Cheers to you, Phil, and let the madness continue. That's my last words.
You have an upset for the men's round?
Yeah. Who's ever playing? Who's playing UConn? San Diego State. That's who I'm picking. I'm sorry, Phil. It's a rematch. I want to see if they can do it this time.
I have Purdue and UNC going down and this round.
Okay, well. I also like those two.
If you want to parlay those, do whatever you want with it. But also, make sure you bet responsibly. We're not experts. We're just giving you our advice.
I'm a fan of the straight bet, personally.
Hey, I don't blame you. It's just one thing you need to happen. You don't have to rely on anything else. Understandable. For me, hey, baseball season's coming up. NBA season is almost near playoff time. March Madness is in full swing. I'm excited to see all the sports going around, men's and women's basketball. One check. We'll give you a quick rundown on all the women's basketball scores right now. Before we head out, see who's playing right now. I was up 9 against West Virginia in the third quarter. So it looks like the West Virginia dream is probably not going to happen.
I mean, it's Caitlin Clark. I
think that's pretty much it. Yep, that's the only game right now. Caitlin Clark has 19 points. Oof, 5 for 10 from 3. Good Lord. Yeah, she put it on the show. Sorry. Yeah. So, hey, that has been the show. If you want to find us on audio, you can find us on audio platforms, wherever you listen to your podcasts. You can also find us visually on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. And hey, if you like gaming, MLB The Show is out now, and WWE 2K24. If you want to see gaming and content on there, you can head over to the Ball Central Gaming channel. Well, I will be playing a lot of series there. On MLB The Show, there's a showcase where you go through Derek Jeter's career. Sadly, I have to play it since, content has to be made, and I'm a Red Sox fan, and it's a Yankees career. But hey, content is content, I guess. It is what it is. I'm on the year 2000, so yeah, I have to make it. The people.
Are you going to win it against the Mets? Or are you going to lose against the Mets? That's a real question.
Technically, whatever history decided, I have to do it. So if they won, I have to win. If they lost, I have to lose. So it is what it is. So So with that being said, from myself and John, thank you for tuning in, and hey, enjoy the outro. Deuces.
He's a producer.
Hey. Look, they say good days are coming soon. I'm just tired of waiting. And tears falling in my prayers. I've been crying for patience. I'm scarred. I gotta live the rest of my life with abrasions. You can't convince me that time isn't wasting. I feel like Hamilton the way I've been writing these pages. So you can call me, but you best be on time with the payments. So you can turn this off if you don't like what I'm saying. Or if these lines are too basic. Just know my life getting crazy. Times is getting harder, that could really spark an artist. And I ain't giving up for nothing, I just try my hardest. I say a prayer for the ones departed. A cold world, I just want to show how pure my heart is. But I see the comments, stories going around about the kid, but I'm so timeless, bad energy can't get to me. I'm the reason why we like this, allegedly. But once I see the best from you, that's when you get the best from me. I'm here for your elevation. Success ain't a destination. Ain't looking for reparations. Ain't looking for no type of savings. Stack up the rest of my savings. Can't get no rest in the basement. Can't even lie to you, baby. Time that we spent was amazing. And I ain't trying to replace you. For you, my mind is still racing. I lost a step, but I'm coming back. I used to put my heart all on display, but I'm done with that. Tired of these bonds that pop easier than bubble wrap. In my notes, like a group of sick, you see a bunch of rap. In the studio, I box the beat is just a punching bag. And for the guys, let them know I love them back. For all of y'all endeavors, I'm wishing you good luck on that. Shout out Q for the beat. This one a groove for the streets. You say you down with me, baby. You gotta prove it to me.